everyone who's going to be here, I think.
All right. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Bo. We have session 8, chapter 8 of Cyberpunk we're going to play tonight. Usual suspects with us. We're just going to jump straight into it today, I think. Maybe. Let's do it. All right. Find some good music. All right, here we go. All right, show players. All right, you guys should see Bleeding Bent, chapter 8. The scene is one out of any number of pulp movies you may have seen. Kris Reddington driving his car that seems one pothole away from an explosion. A man in the back seat, his hands bound. He twists and turns, covered in his own blood. He's screaming. He looks like a Christmas tenderloin rolling around back there. If he looks in the rearview mirror, Kris can see Bent. The man is screaming. He looks pale. Probably lost a lot of blood. Come on, man. Come on, man. Fuck. Fuck my life. I hate my life. Kris parks the car, walks to the passenger side door. Come on, man. I didn't mean to get involved in this shit. I swear. Been clean. For 6 months. Dodged that synth coat epidemic last month, and I've been on the straight and narrow since. Kris pulls Bent out of the vehicle. He leaves behind a red smear. It looks like somebody killed a deer and used the back seat to bring the haul back to town. Ben is still bleeding, though less than before. The fronts of his pants are crimson. He can't walk. His knees have been blown to bits. Kris has to drag Bent into his own apartment, past his junkie girlfriend, loitering in the lobby, into Kris's room. Bent is about to get what is due to him. And so the camera zooms across Night City. The sun has set. It's 1 a.m. at this point. And we go to Pacifica. And in particular, we go to Bent's apartment. Tell me what it looks like as you drag this bleeding guy into his place, his junkie girlfriend trailing after you. What you been doing to him? What you doing to my man?
Yeah, so Kris just kind of shuffles him through into where the guy's bedroom is, and he throws him against the couch or bed or whatever's there, and he's like, all right, so first thing I need you to do is need to calm your girlfriend down, because again, we're just here to get information, man. That's it. Just trying to get information from you.
I just need something for the pain, man. Hey, Darlene, get the fuck out of here, bitch. I got business to do, you know? Give me something for this pain, man.
And I look through. I don't think Kris has anything.
You could use a point of luck.
I could. Sure. I'll use a point of luck.
Okay. I'm actually going to give you a +1 either direction on your rolls, because what's going to probably happen here is you're going to do a skill challenge on interrogation. So, yeah, what does it look like as you give him something for your pain?
Yeah, so he goes through in his tack jacket, and he pulls out, like, this little vial of, like, shoot-in morphine type deal. It's like, all right, I'm going to give you a very small hit of this. Not the whole thing, because, I need you here. I need you focused, man, present, you understand? And I just jab it into his leg without even asking.
Oh, Oh shit, man! Takes the edge off me. He looks down. His pants are shredded in the front. You can see like shards of bone sticking out. The pain's better, man, but this ain't gonna be fixed anytime soon. What do you want from me? What do you want?
All right, so you said that this guy hired you and your friends for a job, right? And that's the Dark Lord or whatever. You said you had some stuff on your computer. So, and I look, and there's the computer's in the room. I'm guessing this is it right here. So, I'm just gonna get this shit from your computer, and I'm gonna get it on, a stick here, and then that's it, man. That's all I want. And I go to sit at his computer.
Yeah,
What's your
he
password?
tries to like throw himself lazily across the keyboard. It clatters to the ground. Man, I don't do that. I got stuff on there that neither one of us wants coming out. So can't we just make some other arrangement? I mean, got
I
Darlene
just
here.
have
She'll do
to.
anything you want.
I just have him up and throw him back on the couch. No, that's all I want. And what's your password?
I don't know, man. This morphine's making my head swim.
Okay, and I pull out my handgun that I have and I put it to his head. Okay, what's your password?
I don't know. Do interrogation versus his resist drugs torture. He is not trained, so it's not going to be very good. Oh God!
Oh no!
Those drugs are kicking in.
Yeah, you look down and you see a puddle spreading from between Ben's legs, kind of slowly down over the couch, and you hear it start to drip, drip. You smell the scent of dehydrated urine mixed with broseph ale here on the table. And he just says, okay, man, I'll tell you what's going on, but I ain't gonna tell you my password. I was approached by this guy on the game. He kind of looks at the posters in the back. I don't know who he is. He calls himself Anatar. He needed something done, and he must have known something about me, and I eventually agreed to it. I promised to help. I don't know anything else. I know his name, and that's it. He gave me some in-game item, a ring, that triples my XP. Fucking stupid. I shouldn't have taken the bait. You have a feeling he's not telling you the whole story with that -5 roll. I'm just going to give that one for free.
Yeah, so I pull the chair from the computer and like put it next to where he's laying down. And I'm like, okay, so you gave me some stuff, man, and I appreciate it. But I gotta tell you, Ben, you're not a very good liar. You're not very good at holding out. I just need you to tell me everything, okay? If you want me to help you here, which I can help you, then you need to help me. You need to give me everything you know about this guy or this interaction or whatever you have that you're not telling me. Because I can tell you're not telling me something.
All right, same thing.
Interrogation?
Yep. 10 there. If you beat him by 5, okay. If fail for 5 or less, he's going to pass out. Yeah, he buckles, and now you smell that he starts to shit his pants. God damn it! Fuck! I hate my life. It's Meat Rocket 69. It's my password. Meat Rocket 69.
I scoot over and try it.
You gotta get right in.
Oh, God. So I'll go straight to elf lines and start looking at everything that I can, because I imagine that's where it's all.
Yeah, he hasn't even signed on
at.
since, but you see like this most recent chat log. I'll pull it up here.
Hmm.
Let's see here. What was it?
This is hilarious.
What a fucking story arc this has been.
Alright. Let's see. Go down to Bent's Bewildering Blunder. Load CPDF. And it's a chat log here, and you see Bent and this guy named Anatar. And Bent says, "Yo, who are you? This a trade or something?" "Just a fan of your work, Bent. Been watching you get clear quests in Irulan for weeks. You're efficient, quiet, loyal. What kind of favor? This ain't a group invite." "No group, no raid. I need you to find someone IRL. Feanor. You know him." "Bro, what? Nah. I'm not getting into meat-stace drama. I'm clean now. No more real-world shit." "Shame. Was hoping you'd be smarter. Maybe this will change your mind." And you see a bunch of files there. You haven't clicked on them, but you know what's in there is probably bad. Yo, what the hell is this? Where did you get that? Delete it, please." "I don't delete insurance. I just hold it. Do what I ask and it stays buried." "What do you want? Tell me." "Feanor has something, a shard, encryption key. Get it from his personal drive." And he gives him his address. "There's a biometric lock. He sleeps hard. Figure it out." "Jesus, you want me to break in? I'm not a freaking cyber ninja, dude. This is suicide." "It's either a building or your secrets. Choose." "Okay, I'll do it. It's the last time, I swear." "Wise choice. You'll be rewarded. Ring of Infinite Grind. Plus 10 XP multiplier. Permanent. Bind to soul. Enjoy. Fuck. I hate this world." End transmission.
Yeah, so Kris will slot a shard and download that chat log to like one of the shards that he has in his person, just one that he's keeping, blank one or one with unimportant stuff on it. He'll pocket it, turn the computer off.
What'd you get there, man? What'd you take off of there?
And he'll roll back over to Ben and he'll sit next to him. He'll lean forward. "I took the chat log history. It's something that my friend that you were going after, I'm sure he can figure it out. He's a chair jock. He's one of those, big time computer nerds that he's a net runner, I think. I just met him not that long ago, so I'm not sure, but
Really?
I'm gonna shoot it to him." Yeah.
Oh, that's the rumors. That Feanor is played by a net runner, legendary. Probably wise and experienced.
True. Hey man, and I'm actually gonna get down on his level where he's at and just try to I'll wave my nose a bit from the stench of his shit and piss that's in his pants, and I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, "Look, brother, can I level with you?"
Yeah, man. I mean, what the fuck else am I going to do? You blew off my fucking legs.
You are not very good at the line of work that you just got into. And I know that you don't really have a choice, right? And we're gonna get this guy, so you don't have to worry about any of that shit. But this whole, taking contract jobs, go shoot people up, do something like that, you're not very good at it. I'm just gonna come with you with that. Just straight up.
Yeah, I know.
And, if you keep trying to get into that kind of work, life's gonna end up a lot worse than just this. You know what I mean?
What do you mean, man? I'm gonna spend the rest of my life pushing myself around by my knuckles on a skateboard.
No, man. I'm gonna try to help you out. Because, contrary to what happened, I'm not a bad guy. Okay? And, would I know Bo, because Redding's been, he was in a corp for a while as a merc.
Mm-hmm.
Would I know any because military addictions, etc. Would I know any addictions counseling groups and things like that in the city just from contacts?
Yeah, streetwise.
Yeah.
12. Pretty easy.
Streetwise. Which one is that? Oh, I see it. Ooh, I'm not very good at it. I'll try. Okay.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know some. Um, I'm gonna. He doesn't. He doesn't have an agent. He has a computer. He has a computer. Oh shit. I'll get something and like write down some information on it. It's like a. We'll say it's like a student volunteer group or something from Night City University that does it.
Could it be like this Saint Mary's place named Saint Mary's? That would work.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, St. Mary's.
Right.
Yeah, so he'll put the information on there. All right. So right here, this is an addictions counseling group to help you and your lady get shit figured out. Try to get you on a straight and narrow, right?
Mm.
And as for your knees, I'm going to go ahead and I will give him 1,000 eddies.
What the fuck, man?
Oh.
What did I...
What the?
St. Mary's, Jesus Christ. Thank goodness. He kind of looks up and it kind of has that morphine haze in his eyes with a smell of shit and piss everywhere. I did not deserve this, man. Thank you.
Look, man, like I said, just try to get out of this line of work, okay? Try to find something decent, because you're going to get killed doing this. And, you know, gonk work, doing stuff that's not that exciting, it might not be exciting, but it keeps you alive. And every day that you're alive is a chance for the next day to get better, okay?
Okay, man. Okay.
I know I blew your kneecaps out, but if you never need help, let me know. I can probably take you to the hospital. You want to go to the hospital?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'll take you to the hospital.
Can you give Darlene a ride, too?
Yeah.
She'll still...
What's she got to go to the hospital for? Oh, whatever. No, not my business. Let's go. Come on. We'll all go. And walk him out to the car. Take him to the
Ben's
hospital.
just like, he gave me Eddie's on the way out to Darlene. And yeah, they're going to the hospital.
Yeah, take him to the hospital.
Thank Kris.
Right. I'm a good guy. Okay.
We got a bleeding heart fixer and a nice solo. What the hell's going on? We need X to come back. Speaking of, let's go back to Pacifica. Just across town. You can say maybe a couple days later. 4 days later even, would you say, Doc?
Yeah, about 4 days later, probably. I'd be fully healed by then.
I'll have you role play what's going on in your apartment here.
Okay. So, Doc, for the past several days, has been laying low, and he's been hanging out in his little shipping container apartment here in Dogtown, Pacifica. And he's surrounded by other shipping containers that everyone pretty much keeps to themselves. But also keep an eye out for each other. It's one of those types of neighborhoods where no one gets into anyone's business, but at the same time, they look out for their neighbors. He's been sitting here recuperating, tending to his wounds, icing his torn muscle, making sure that he's back in shape before he heads out. In the meantime, while he's doing that, he's also been reaching out to fences to get rid of some of this gear that they got from that last job that they went on. So he's called a few people, and he has some gear that he does want to get rid of as soon as he can get out and about a little more freely than what he's doing now. That's basically where he is now. He's waiting for calls back to get rid of this gear and feeling better and stronger.
You want to roll on your hustle table here and see? As long as it's not anything too strenuous, you could probably do some biz.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just pull up the hustles. Let's see, reference.
You mean that hustle?
Yeah, hustle. So, if you have
Yeah,
downtime in
yeah,
the
yeah.
game, so if you bring up hustles in this manual here,
Mm-hmm.
let's see here. Do we have fixer hustles listed? No, we don't, because you joined the game
Yep,
later.
yep.
So let me pull it up. So all you gotta do is roll
It's a,
roll 1d6.
D6,
Yep.
correct?
Yep. And I will pull up the hustles for a.
What's the?
Let me pull it up here. I'm just pulling up the PDF here because I don't have the table listed. NPCs. Here we go. Looking for one particular table. All right, nomad. Fixer hustle. What'd you roll?
3.
Help the client locate a desirable item they needed and got a cut. 200 eddies for you.
Nice.
You're rank 4, right?
I am.
Yep, 200 eddies. So tell me what that was like.
Right, get this put in here. Yeah, so also while I was, healing up, looking for buyers for my weapons, one of the clients that I did end up talking to needed some help getting put in contact with someone who was looking for some ammunition, special ammunition, more specifically grenades, which are a little harder to get. So I was able to get him hooked up with those grenades, and he paid me well.
No gunfights, no strenuous activity, just using your wiles there, Mr. Doc Castille. At the end of that deal, you come home and you find that you have a couple of eddies in the bottom of your pocket, and maybe you're finally going to get out of the shipping container. Maybe you'll finally get enough scratch to claw your way out of Dogtown. After all, this deal with John Mark didn't go as expected, but it paid off, and you've made some new contacts as well. That's when your agent rings, and it's an unknown number.
I look at it suspiciously and answer cautiously. This is Doc. How can I help you? Who is this?
Doc Castille?
That's me.
Good evening.
Who's talking?
This is Mr. Edward Trouser. I have been in touch with recent compatriots of yours, and one very unfortunate, kind of, you hear sound of paper rustling around. Officer Buzz Kojaks, recently deceased.
And Doc's head drops a little bit, and his breath leaves him for just a moment, thinking about Kojak's. A little nervously, he asks, I'm sorry. Who is this? Who are you looking for?
I'm sorry. It seems you've been a little bit late brought into the circle of trust. I'm a co-worker or partner, or was a partner with Officer Kojaks and his crew. A gentleman that goes by the name of Albert. Young netrunner by the name of Feanor. Nomad by the name of Hunter. That ring a bell?
You know, Mr. Trouser, I'm not going to say I know them. I'm not going to say I don't know them. If you want to let me know anything about them, you're free to. I can't confirm or deny that I know any of those names you're talking about.
I appreciate your discretion, Mr. Castille. I myself and my wife practice discretion as well. That's why I've not been incredibly forthcoming with information so far, but word around town and word in Pacifica is you are a trustworthy type. One with a heart, but also one with a spine that knows how to get a fucking job done when the time comes to it. Is that right?
I know how to get jobs done, and I also know how to keep secrets. Spit it out, Mr. Trouser. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a leader now that Buzz is gone, and I'm looking for somebody to make his death right. We can start with small gestures, build up trust, one breadcrumb at a time, and eventually, Doc Castille, I think I can make you a very wealthy man. But discretion will be required. My wife and I run a large, for now, non-profit named Avenging Angels. The location of our enterprise, I'll keep a secret for now, but I'm sure that you'll earn the trust of that in the coming days. Our goal, besides eventually to make oodles and oodles of Eddie, is to right past wrongs. You see, our engineers have developed proprietary technology that can pull an engram, pull a set of emotions, memories, from the deceased's mind, use it to solve past crimes. How often times do you hear multiple victims in a gunfight downtown Night City, Mr. Castille? How often do you hear that the gunman was shot down before he could give testimony? Our technology could fix that. Those kidnapped kids in the basement, we could locate them. The stolen items, those cars, those dozen cars brought to a chop shop, we'll be able to pull that from the deceased minds. Right past wrongs, even a long, long time ago. I can tell you more when the time comes, but I believe we're of like mind, Doc Castille. We want to help people. And we want to get rich.
And this entire time, Doc has had his agent recording this whole conversation, and he has had his voice stress analyzer turned on, and I'd like to check to see if this guy is being honest, if he's, if he's lying to me, or he's hiding something.
Human perception, 19. He is telling you the truth as far as you're aware.
Okay. Well, Mr. Trouser, if you need a fixer, I'm your guy. You just let me know what kind of job you need and when it needs to be done by, and I'll do my best to make that happen. You can reach me here.
Well, I already have a little something for you, Doc, Mr. Castille. Is your slate clean?
And Doc looks around his shipping container and chuckles to himself just a little bit and says, I'm free.
Well, like I said, I'm looking for a leader. I'm looking for someone that has the heart and the head and the glue that can bind together this team. They've been through a lot. And now, thanks to your help, they're equipped off the books. Eventually that team's going to be sent down south to South America for a very big mission. One that will make us all very rich. But for now, we got to make the death of Officer Kojak right. I've arranged for a small gift.
Yes.
Well, I'll send it directly to your account. Kojak's was a loner, but he did have friends on the force. Good eggs like Denver Dovi. She often can be found at a nomad camp east of town. I'll send you the coordinates. Also check your account soon. There's going to be a substantial monetary gift. Give it to Los Hermanos Leales. I think Kojak's would have wanted it that way. Oh, by the way, on the way there, I want you to swing by and pick up somebody. The net runner on the team, Feanor, very young, very inexperienced. He needs tutelage. There's a young woman, early 30s. Pick her up on the way out to Los Hermanos Leales. I would like to integrate her into the team if that's okay. Her name is Elwing.
That's that. Yeah, I'll definitely pick her up. Feanor. He's the kid that helped us out in that last situation. Good kid, smart kid, talented kid. But yes, definitely a kid. I'll keep an eye on him.
Can you give me a streetwise at 12?
Yes, I can do that.
very good. 19. So yeah, you have heard of her. She actually is out of Pacifica as well, so she's local to you. She is in her early 30s, a well-known net runner, kind of a Robin Hood type of figure who robs from corrupt corpos. And everybody on the street knows that her money goes to St. Mary's Nunnery. And the word on the street is that they raised her. She was raised by the nuns there at St. Mary's.
And what was the name again of that runner you want me to pick up?
Elwing. I don't know why.
Elwing.
These net runners' names are always some. I like how you keep it simple.
I'm familiar with her. Well, I'm familiar with her. That shouldn't be an issue. Picking her up. I'll give her the details, and we'll be on our way.
Nice. What does it look like as you head out?
Yeah, so Doc grabs one of the bags, like duffels that he has under his bed. He has a collection of them because he's always dealing in so much gear. And he grabs one of those duffels and loads it up with a few of his items. He has his heavy pistol concealed on his person, and then he has another pistol and ammo and some other items that he never goes out without in the duffel. He slings it over his shoulder, and he heads out and immediately hails down a ride to start taking it to where he believes Elwing is.
Now, camera pans across to the Badlands, where Hunter is hanging out at Los Hermanos Leales. All right, Hunter, I'll let you take it away, what you've been up to the last 4 days, and set the scene here at the camp.
Yeah, so looking over the stuff, the upgrades to roll 5, it looks like some of the stuff that I want might need an upgrade with a heavy chassis.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably going to be like building that maybe, or I envision him maybe working on that and getting it hooked up to his ride. I think he's got bulletproof glass. So he's hooking it up and trying to make it look real nice. He's been working on that. Maybe he's underneath it, listening to music, smoking a cigarette, got his beer over by the wheel, and yeah, he's just having fun doing what he loves, working on his ride.
Just as usual, Frag's over there playing ELO, He's like, haven't seen your boy Feanor on here the last 4 days. What happened? He and Galadriel finally get together IRL? Is he going to smack that?
Oh, man. Yeah, he said he was going to meet up with her. Yeah, I think he is going to finally hook up. But, oh, out of character.
Oh, you know she's abducted, though.
Yeah, out of character. She is abducted, right?
Yeah, you'd probably be like,
That's
oh,
still
yeah, he
going
probably
on.
got some stuff going on.
Yeah, so when he says that, it's like he remembers that about the abduction and that they were supposed to go look for the girl, and then he like slides out, like he's having an epiphany, and takes a cigarette out of his mouth. He's like, holy shit. I think she got kidnapped.
Oh man, that's right. I haven't seen her online either. That shit happens, man. Maybe, if it's even a girl.
He's supposed to be hunting her down or something.
Maybe she don't want to be found. Who knows? It's probably some 400-pound guy behind a keyboard pulling his chains.
No shit, right? What if this is a whole game that she's been running on him? You know, getting him hooked. You know, the old catfish game. And then she's gonna pretend to be abducted, right? So he just dumps all his money and his family's money into this, trying to get her back.
Nah, he ain't gonna do that. How much money does that kid have? He can't be 18 years old.
I don't know. I think his dad's rich.
Shit. Figures. I surmise that from those sculpted ears he has. You know those ain't cheap.
You know what, though? I feel bad. The kid helped me out when I went after Denver. I should be there doing the same thing for him. If it's even real.
He's one of them hackers. He's a good runner. If there's something to be done, he'll reach out. He don't have muscles. He needs you and those dudes you've been rolling with.
Yeah. He does keep calling me his second best friend.
Who's his first?
That's what I'm wondering.
Ah, yeah. The fat Canadian dude. Get it. Yeah, sure. Hey, man, you've been working on that ride for the last week.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to be done. I got plenty of upgrades. I'm going to put a hover package on this thing. Pretty soon I'll be cruising over Night City.
He kind of logs out of the game and walks over and starts looking around the ride. What you got here, Holmes? New bulletproof glass?
Yeah, heavy chassis. Gonna do some weapon mounts right here.
Oh, shit, man.
Swivel seats.
What'd you pay for this?
Oh, not too much.
Oh, like not too much, like you got a good deal, or you know a fixer, or like not too much, like not too much?
Well, most of the parts are stolen right now, but yeah, when I do get some heavy eddies, I'm gonna be throwing it in, hooking it up,
Well,
and finishing it.
I'll just let you have this by the end of the session. Give me a, I think it's 17, but it's tech. It's like vehicle tech, but you also get to add your rank to your check.
Oh, okay.
So you have vehicle tech. Let me see. Here is
Air vehicle tech.
land vehicle tech. Yeah, your base is 11. That's pretty good. And then you get to add 5, which is your roll ability. So basically, if you don't roll 1 or 2, you should be good.
Land vehicle tech. Okay. And then I get to add 5.
Mm-hmm.
Should I put that in additional mods? Just put a 5 in there?
Yes, sir. Oh shit.
23.
Yeah. What's it look like as you and Frag kind of work on this car for a couple hours? Maybe have a few smokes, a few brosifs.
Yeah, I think him helping me out, definitely we're able to get it finished before anybody shows up or anybody calls us. Before he finishes, though, he does send like a text at least to the kid, the wizard, to make sure that he's okay. And that'll be it for that scene, I think. He's smoking a cigarette while his friend finishes working on the vehicle.
All right. So I'm going to give you a chance to roll your hustle if you would like. So you can make a few little eddies. So roll me a roll me a d6 there.
Two.
Protected a shipment. 200 eddies since your rank ability is 5 now.
All right.
Yeah, so you got protected a shipment in the Badlands or something maybe over the last 4 days. So, what do you think happened there?
Protecting a shipment. That one probably was a pretty easy gig. He does a lot of kind of bounty hunter stuff on the side too. So.
Could you have helped
protect
maybe Denver, Dovi, kind of like hired you guys to protect like something the cops are doing out there maybe?
Yeah, that works too.
Hey man, you make sure no scavs show up while we're on this op and compromise our perimeter, something like that.
Yeah, and it went pretty easy as far as the missions go. No encounters, just sitting out there. And he's always spending the time to like scavenge any parts or pieces that he finds out there on other vehicles.
Sweet. All right, we're back to Kris Reddington here. So after you dropped off Bent, how have you kind of spent the last 4 days after that? And I'll let you roll on your hustle as well.
After dropping off Bent the money at the hospital, in hopes that he will try to become a better man and lead a better life, Kris went back to his usual routine, doing gigs, trying to help people, at the same time doing very brutal solo gigs where he is probably killing some people. I don't think that he's doing anything in particular. I know at some point he would either send or pass along that shard with the info towards where Feanor would be, so maybe he'd probably pass that along to somebody else who knows him better, because he doesn't know Feanor that well. But other than that, he has no specific plans. Just making money, day-to-day grind.
Yeah, Feanor texts you back, and he says, "Thanks, third best friend." And then a day passes, and then after a day, you get another message from him. Did some homework of my own. Beasley had a PDF, had a chat log as well. Check it out. And then he kind of sends it over to you. Find it here.
I would also fix my armor. I don't know what that costs, but I would do it.
Nah, just do it for free. It's fine.
Cool.
And this is, he sends it to you, and he sends it to you without comment. And show to players. And this one is called Beasley's Ween got him in trouble.
No.
And it goes like this. Beasley says, "Yo, what's this? We grouped before?" Anatar. "Not exactly, but we know the same people." Feanor, ring a bell? "Yeah, sure, he's in the guild. Hasn't logged in much lately, though." "Exactly. He's been absent, off-grid. I think he's mixed up in something illegal. Real world, not game side." "Seriously? He always seemed kind of paranoid, but not that paranoid. He's sloppy now, distracted. Probably has no idea the whole world's crumbling. Even Galadriel's done with him." "What?" "Yeah, she's planning to leave him. Wants someone with more integrity. She mentioned you, Beasley." Wait, what? For real? She said me? Don't get too excited. It's not public. Feanor doesn't know. Keep it that way, yeah? Yeah, of course. I won't say anything, but like, you got proof? I've got more than proof, but not here. Too many ears. So what then? We talk real time, in person, somewhere safe. I'll send the location. Don't be late. Fine, just tell me when. Soon. Come alone. End session.
Oh, shit. Oh, no, she did.
Always your friends that get you. Yeah, Chris doesn't say anything back to that. He sends a sad face back on the text chat.
A day goes past and you get a text back from Feanor. It's okay. I never considered Beasley even in my top 10 friends. At that point, though, you do get another phone call, yeah, your agent rings.
Yeah, I answer.
Let's see here. Who is it for you? Let's see. It is wife. Is it wife? Yes, it is wife. Mrs. Trouser. Hello.
Hello, who is this?
Ah, Mr. Redding. Hi, this is Mrs. Jana Trouser. Pleasure to meet you in the flesh, or at least agent to agent. Do you have a moment to speak, sir?
Just one moment, and he starts bringing up as much information as he has on that name on his end, because he always likes to know who he's talking to.
Yeah, streetwise, but it's real easy. It's 10.
Don't know.
Don't know. Well, you know who she is. You don't know anything about avenging angels or anything like that, but you know that her name used to be Noel, Noel, and she's a very wealthy lady, socialite, very well known, Night City police department fundraisers, etc. She had a high profile wedding to a Mr. Trouser, and they run a fund. They run a charity fund, basically, that's contributed to by very wealthy donors, and they're philanthropists, for all you know.
Oh, the philanthropist. How'd you get this number?
Oh. Yes, we do that work, although my husband and myself are in an entirely different industry now. And Mr. Reddington, numbers are not a problem for my husband and myself. If we need to get in touch with folks, we typically have ways to get in touch with them. But we do are always at least attempt to operate with utmost of integrity and politeness. As long as you have a few minutes to talk, I would like to make you an offer, Mr. Reddington, an offer that could eventually lead you to be a wealthy man. I know you recently completed a mission for my husband, or perhaps one of his dignitaries, and let me see here. And you hear pages flipping through. In Pacifica, it sounds like some much unsavory business went down at a small butcher shop by the name of Boucher Noir, leading to the unfortunate demise of one NCPD police officer, detective, if I'm not wrong. Mr. Kojaks, is that right?
Yeah, you're on the level. I was there a couple days ago. Got a call from a fixer. Came in as backup. It was a botched gig, but it got done.
Well, unfortunate things like that do happen, but I have also been told that it was your assistance that was really important, and I'm not going to be overly zealous here, but you saved the day, sir.
Oh, ultimately, it's still a team effort. I mean, I cleared away some guys that were coming in, but honestly, the team that I'm assuming you guys sent them in, they handled themselves pretty well. I was just there as support.
Well, it seems that you know Albert or have some history together. He's also been working for us. I think that Feanor and crew and the surviving members of that team, they need a little more muscle, Mr. Reddington. I would like you to join them if you need a new contract.
I wouldn't be opposed, but I hope you don't mind that I'll be keeping an eye on Albert. Heard some unsavory things about that guy.
Oh. So perhaps my eyes and ears are not all powerful. I do not see all. Pray tell, Mr. Reddington.
We've crossed paths a few times. He's, well, let's just say we don't see eye to eye. Got different ideas on the world and people. And, he does things a certain way I'm not really fond of, but I can work with the guy if he can work with me. Just, I'm gonna keep an eye on him is all. Shouldn't be a problem.
Understood. I appreciate that, and I appreciate your candor, Mr. Reddington. I will keep my eye on Albert, but as long as the deeds are done, I guess that is the important thing. You'll come to learn that my husband and I, we operate on 2 levels. We operate on one level that graces the screen sheets. It can be found on the evening news. But the other level, we are involved in something very groundbreaking, but very important nonetheless. And it's a business, Mr. Reddington, that sometimes we need to deal with people like Albert in order to be effective. It's the price of doing business, I suppose. Or at least that's what I'm told.
Look, I got good goals in mind too, and people would say that I've maybe not done some great things. Solo work is brutal, it's rough. And, you know, I don't hold you accountable for his actions. Just, all I'm saying, he might show his true colors at some point. Just be ready for it, that's all.
I see. And I can count on your discretion. One thing that we cannot have is a front cover story on the tabloids.
Discretion's my watchword. I take care of business. As long as you guys are doing the right thing, that's all. I don't like to get involved with, well, bad business.
Well, let's just get started, shall we? We'd like you to go out to this destination and coordinates of a place out in the Badlands. It's Los Hermanos Leales. Cousin to your agent. I suspect there's going to be a meetup of the future team out there in the coming days. I'll keep you updated. Attached, you're going to find a cash gift. Offer it to the encampment. They can use it in whichever way seems best to them. We hear that Officer Kojaks was close with one of them.
All right, understood. I'll get over there whenever I got those coordinates.
So that stuff goes to your agent, and both of you guys, it's each of you, so Doc and Kris, it's 5,000 eddies, so 10,000 together. There is, like, you know, a low risk job fee for this, which is 500 eddies, which will be for both of you guys for just delivering this money out to the Badlands, out to the nomad camp. Kris, you can still roll on the hustle table for those small jobs you did. Put a little money in your pocket.
Did y'all just get paid 500 to bring out five G's?
Yeah. It appears so.
It's being given to your camp, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the hustle table at? Sorry.
Oh, it's D6. It's in the reference. If you click on hustles for solo. It's up there. Show players. When I hit show players, does it bring you guys to the exact page?
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
It does? Okay.
Yeah.
One.
That's that'd be good. Bodyguard work, low end client.
Low end. 100 eddies.
100 eddies.
It was you taking what's his face to the hospital.
Yeah. He gave me $100, 100 eddies of my own money back.
Your own money.
In some session, I'm just going to make like two months worth of bills come due.
Ooh.
No, but you guys never spend your money on stuff. You guys never spend your money on anything.
I've got about 2 G's on me, and I was trying to get the chassis because it's a 1,000. Is it locked or something, or because I was trying to drag it over?
It might be locked to the GM, but yeah, we could do that.
Okay. And I haven't even put my high performance ground car out on the character sheet, so I don't know if.
So when this is over, you're going to
so
have high performance ground car with bulletproof glass and a mounted weapon on it. Yeah.
The heavy chassis on there, and then I don't know if I'll have enough money for the actual weapon unless I just put that assault rifle.
Well, if you can use that as your reward for your roll increase.
Okay. Oh, you don't have to pay for the reward?
No, that'd be a weak reward.
Okay.
You have to pay for it.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah, he probably like found the parts or whatever. Yeah, that'd be
You
cool.
would have to pay for the chassis because that's like a prereq for that.
Yeah, so that's 1,000. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so do you want it, so you can mount the heavy, like the 50 cal on there, I think, right? The big one. Is that the one you want?
Yeah, you could do a rocket launcher. I was looking at that one.
Say this for the
83
role play,
rockets.
because during this next scene, you'll be putting the finishing touches on it and stuff as everybody kind of comes out and hangs out with you guys.
Cool.
So yeah, you guys okay with kind of going back to the nomad camp? Everybody meets up there in a couple days.
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
I'm headed out there.
Let me see if this Serenscape stuff still works. Nomad campment. Evening revelry, it's called. Oh yeah, you can hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. It's nomad camp there.
Nice.
Yeah, as the scene starts, maybe nobody's there yet, and Hunter and Frag, you're out having a smoke. I'll let you set the scene, but maybe you're like almost ready to put the finishing touches on everything, like you've been working on the past couple weeks.
Yeah, so Hunter finishes up the chassis, let's say, and it's got it's got the stuff for to tow. He's got on the back. He's got the cable all wound up, and he cranks it all tight, and then takes a drag of a cigarette. He throws his grease rag over his shoulder, and starts to walk out of the garage to kind of like get some fresh air and look out over the field, the wastelands out there, and look around at the rest of the camp. People playing, kids hanging out by their folks who are drinking most likely, and sitting on couches out there and listening to some dude play guitar.
Yeah, it's kind of a wholesome atmosphere as the sun has sank behind the horizon, and there's these almost like an aurora borealis of reds and pink and purples in the sky, and that comes down against that dark beige background fading to black out in the Badlands. It's one of the only places near Night City where you can see that horrendous neon glow to the west, and then that warm salvation to the east. And Frag says, man, that's going to be some ride when it's done, but Hey, you got company, big boy. Hey, Hunter. Guess who showed up a few minutes ago? And you look over and Denver Dovi is there, kind of. She doesn't have her bulletproof vest on, but she has her work pants, but maybe a big baggy sweatshirt or something pretty cash.
Yeah. He looks over and smiles at her. So, okay, Dovi.
Yeah, she saunters over in your directions. How's the back, old man?
Oh, it's fine. You know, I mean, I could use like maybe a little back rub or something. You know, for all the work I've been doing.
The girl hasn't even finished the beer yet. She taps her bottle of broseph or whatever she has there. Give me a couple. Maybe I'll rethink things. You're starting to grow on me a little bit again, Hunter.
He, I think he'll be like at a loss of words after hearing that, you know, and just kind of like raises an eyebrow. And
she kind of goes next to him and then kicks back, like her back leaning against this truck here. Kind of looks over to him, and it's plain at this point that she has had probably 6 beers. She says to you like something very bawdy that's out of character for her. Something along the lines, if you think that back injury is going to affect the way you can screw.
Then he'll recognize that she's had like several beers already, and he kind of relaxes a little bit and nods, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna do just fine, you know. If you need a test ride anytime.
And that's when you see headlights head in your direction, and what looks like the worst vehicle. Like, the nomads all have to make fun of this vehicle that Kris Reddington probably drives, because we will never use it for any other purpose if Hunter is in this group. But Kris Reddington's driving a beater that, like in the opening scene, is one pothole away from an explosion, and this thing kind of finally comes to a halt, and he steps out of the car. I'll let you take it away.
He steps out of the car and he straightens his belt and everything, and then he tries to close the car door, pops open. He has to slam it a couple times. He finally does, and he starts marching over. Looks around, sees Hunter. Oh, Hunter! Hey, brother! And he is walking up to him.
Hey, Kris. What's going on, my friend?
I was asked to make a delivery to you guys.
He'll come up and give him dabs, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
that.
This is my chum Kris. This is Denver Dovi. He'll introduce them.
Hey, Kris, Denver. You known Hunter for a long time? I don't think I've ever heard your name.
No, I think we've known each other for what, like 3 days? 4 days?
Yeah, something like that.
We had a gig at this butcher place, Bouche Noir. It's pretty bloody, but we got through it. That's where we met.
She looks, at Kris, and then to Hunter, and then back, then to Hunter again. It's clear that she was close to Buzz, and so she kind of shudders a little bit. Yeah, Hunter's filled me in on what happened. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
To help. Otherwise, Hunter here probably would have been among the dead. It sounded like that crew wasn't in too good shape.
Oh, they're in rough shape, but when I pulled up, this guy had already flatlined 3 people. This guy's crazy, and I punch Hunter in the shoulder. Maybe a little harder than I should.
And he's like, stumbles a couple steps back, and he's like, yeah, yeah, I got lucky. Unfortunately, Buzz did not. And I gotta tell you, I was surprised. I didn't think Buzz would ever be taken out. Sorry to bring it up, Dovi.
No. Buzz didn't always play by the rules, but he knew them. He also knew that he's one of those hard-boiled cops that wasn't going to live forever. He lived his own way. To Kojaks! The only cops around here that would be welcome, I guess, besides myself.
He raised the beer to that. And then probably tosses one to Kris or offers it to him.
He kind of shakes his hand. Oh no, clean living, brother. I don't drink, do drugs, none of it.
He nods.
I'll take a. You got a real water in there though? I'll take one of those if you got it.
I think
Water's too expensive.
we might have some.
That's why they drink.
If you got synth, it's fine. Synth water's good enough. I mean, it tastes the same.
Yeah, I think we might have one over here. Come on over here. Let's see what we got over here. And he starts to walk towards probably Chris's car. Just to kind of get away from Dovi.
No, game's paused.
I do it
Can't
every
move
time, dude. Just have to say
You're good.
something.
I was waiting for you to catch it. Oh, well.
He goes, oh, she's following us.
Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't mean to make her follow you, sorry.
Listen.
Women.
What the fuck are you doing down here?
He's like, you came out here to bring something out to us?
Oh yeah, man. I got a call from Mrs. Trouser. I mean, she said that you were working for her and her husband. So I got basically 500 Eddie fee to deliver you guys $5,000. So, I'll agent to agent wire it. I figure you're gonna give that to the camp, so I don't know. Trust you with it.
He nods. He says, do I actually know anything about this, Bo?
Probably wouldn't. Probably would not.
Yeah. Who would I deliver this to?
Oh, I mean, he says it's for the camp, so it's for the camp.
That's
Yeah.
right, buddy. Put that in my pocket real quick and be like, no, we probably got a community stash or something. And when he's walking over the car, he's like, so you still gonna show me how to shoot that gun? Might as well, right? While you're out here.
Yeah, man. You guys got a range or some empty bottles we can shoot? I don't know if you guys reuse empty bottles or anything, but
Yeah. Let me show you to our recycling bin over here, and he'll take them over to where they shoot, practice firing, and he'll go grab the new weapon, the Arasaka HGSH-18.
And around that time, you hear another car kind of rolling up that mile-long dirt gravel road that leads out to Los Hermanos Leales. And I don't know if he has his own car even, but he probably has somebody to drive him or whatnot. He's a fixer, so Doc Castille steps out. You're met with this scene here. It's a little bit later in the night. As you pull up, there's like a real beater car there that just doesn't fit in with all the other motos. And you see um, Hunter and Kris kind of shooting into the distance towards the horizon where nobody is. You're as they're practicing their shots.
Yeah, so Doc will step out of the uh, car. It was a car service that he used to get him there. He doesn't own his own vehicle. He usually just sticks around Pacifica and doesn't need to get out in distant areas like this. So he used a car service to get out here. And he steps out and his plants his foot down into the dust and walks out, turns to his left and sees Kris and Hunter out there taking shots off in the distance. Kris pointing out some things on the rifle, making some gestures toward his shoulder. It looks like he's probably showing Hunter how to use a weapon. That's what he assumes anyhow. And he slowly walks over to the two of them, glancing at the group of people and listening to the music and the bugs chirping in the background as he approaches them. Hey, wasn't expecting to see you here, Kris.
And like he catches Kris mid explanation. And so, you don't want to like squint your eye whenever, oh yeah, hey, what's going on, man? I didn't see you pull up. And he goes over and daps up Doc.
Yeah, Doc puts his fist out and says, I got a ride out here. I got a call from a client asking me to come out here. And he looks over to Hunter. Yeah, you think someone you might know. Trousers, I believe the name was.
Ah, yeah. Hey, what's going on, Doc? Yeah, I know, Trouser.
Well, he sent me out here. Wants me to talk to the honcho here. Who can I talk to? Who runs this outfit out here?
Let me take you guys over. I'll introduce you. And then he starts to walk over. He offers the same beer that he offered Kris, probably to Doc as they're walking.
Yeah, Doc he'll take it and pop it open, take a swig of it as they're walking towards, as he's following behind Hunter.
And yeah, he'll take him over there if we got somebody specific to lead him to.
I don't know, it's your camp, man.
I mean, out of character to Bo. Who does run this outfit here?
I don't know. How about your friend Ephraim? Ephraim Southey, remember her? You got all the NPCs. She's Denver's friend.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Oh yeah. I remember
Ephraim.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, one of his old love interests, and then you busted out Ephraim, and we were all like, whoa.
Hot damn, brother.
Maybe.
Hey, no judgments, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's no jiggle in the desert.
You like what you like.
Yep. Ephraim Southey. She is a monstrous woman. She's probably jacked up, plenty of cybernetics, but maybe even that southern twang in her
Here, I
in her
can change
voice
it.
there.
I can change your. Is that more to your liking?
Oh, I like the other one.
No, I like the other one.
Yeah.
Bring
Yeah.
the other one back. Don't
we go.
change this. No retcons here.
Here we go.
That beast of a woman is definitely the leader. She handles,
There are a
human
couple that look
affairs.
tougher. Do you want a real you want
Then
one
the-
that's real like big like that, but like cybered up, or just like her?
Yeah, that'd work. Yeah, that'd work.
OG
OG.
Ephraim.
Yeah, the original
OG
Ephraim that you
Ephraim.
just had. Yeah,
There it
her.
is. Cause
Yeah.
she could be built muscular,
Yeah,
just
she's got a lot of pads.
ridiculously ample. I think
So
is the word.
A gentle euphemism.
as
Yeah.
Hunter's pointing her out, Doc kind of shuffles up to her, kicking a little bit of dust up as he walks up to her. He catches her eyes and he raises his head, upwards nod, as in like a, hey. And he approaches her. You Ephraim, you the honcho out here, eh?
Oh yeah. There's no one head honcho, but if you have to find a honcho, I guess it's its head. That's me, Ephraim. Ephraim Southie.
And Doc reaches into his bag and he pulls out a cred stick. He said, "Here, this is from the Trousers. I don't know if you know them or not, but they told me to give this to the group. And if you're the honcho, well, I'm giving it to you. There's 5,000 credits on there. Like I said, the Trousers say it's for your group out here. You would know what to do with it."
You don't say. What's this for? This have anything to do with that copper that died? The copper that Dovi's been mixed up about?
It might have something to do with that. They were mentioned.
Yeah,
I think this is consolation.
thank you. This comes in a quite opportune time. In fact, Hunter, I've been meaning to catch your ear. I guess we can talk later. And your name might be?
I'm Doc Castille.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Castille. I'm Ephraim Southie, although I think I said that. And we are Los Hermanos Leales, the loyal brothers. And you'll also find that those who show up with 5,000 credits, no strings attached. I am correct in assuming that, Mr. Castille, am I not?
You're absolutely correct in assuming that. I'm just looking for a friendly place to rest my head for the night as we're out here and maybe do a little business and just helping out the Trousers, like I said.
Ah, yeah, I see. Well, like I said, the loyal brothers, our loyalty shows no bounds. Make yourself at home, Mr. Castille.
And he raises the beer bottle he's holding in acknowledgement and nods his head when he does that. And takes a drink. The cold beer feels good on his dusty throat from walking through the encampment here. Then he looks over to Ephraim and he says, "One more thing. I was also told to ask about one of your people or someone out here, Denver Dovi."
Yeah, I know Denver. She's right over there. Her and Hunter over here used to be hot and heavy. TMI, Hunter? That's supposed to be a secret? Everybody knows she still has eyes for you, boy.
And Doc just kind of chuckles at that and nods over at Hunter. And as he starts walking past Ephraim, he's walking past her, so, "Thank you, Ephraim. It's glad to have met you."
And who is this tall glass of water? Kind of looks over towards Kris. Ephraim Southie. Honcho over the head around here, I guess they're calling me.
Kris Redding, just a friend of Hunter's. Go to dap her up or shake her hand.
Yeah, well met. You, handy with the chrome, it looks like. Showing this boy a few tricks? Maybe he can show you how to drive. I tell you what, he's one of the best drivers around. Leaves everybody in the dust.
Oh, yeah, I've heard he's good. I've heard he's pretty good. I know he got picked up by some pretty powerful people, pretty important people to do some work for him. So that comes with some solid weight.
Yeah, the trousers. Some of us knew you were doing more jobs in the city, Hunter, but we didn't know you were rubbing elbows with the high and mighty. I think he had to leave, didn't he?
He did step away.
We'll take a 5-minute bio. I could use that to blow my nose, if nothing else.
Sure.
Dude, Ghost,
Sure.
do you have allergies? Bad or not that bad?
They haven't been as
I
bad,
wonder if living
honestly,
in Colorado
this
for all
season.
these years helped you. I haven't been able to. I haven't been able. To
I Do you remember those treatments that happened where they did like light exposure to the allergies and it kind of weaned you off of it, like little pinpricks or whatever? I was on that when I was a kid. I was like one of the front runners to that when they were doing it in Ohio. I was the guinea pig, so I think that the allergic mithridatism worked out. Whatever the fuck they were calling that, I'm not sure. But yeah, I haven't had too bad of issues. I had some stuff with the eyes where they were itchy last week, but I know the pollen count was crazy last week,
today, I
so that's
take the
probably
dog
why.
out for a walk and I come back sneeze with my eyes swollen shut.
Not back.
I hear Dovi's police radio going off.
Yeah, it's a Syrinscape plugin from that goes into the Cyberpunk module. And Syrinscape has, I think, a deal with Cyberpunk or with Artus Orient, so they have like specific atmosphere and stuff. And this is called, I think, called Nomad Camp Revelry. Did he say where he had to go or how long he would be?
Oh, I'm back.
clue. Oh,
He's
there he is. He has returned.
So Chris was talking to Efren.
Chris was talking to Efren. Efren said Hunter was a really good driver. Blah blah blah. I think. Oh, and then Efren said to Hunter that, Denver Dovi still has eyes for you. Everybody can see it except yourself.
He looks over kind of to where Denver is, and he says, well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel the same.
Well, you should tell her. Everybody's waiting for you to just get a room already. But anyhow, great to meet your acquaintance, Mr. Redding. Looks like you and Hunter are teaching each other a few tricks. If you need anything, just holler. We got everything you need around here. We got our own fixers, our own gunsmiths, and of course our specialty, Frag in his garage over there. Hunter and him have been tight since they's boys.
Oh, yeah, good to know. And then seeing Hunter, is Hunter looking over at Dovi like he's gonna go talk with her?
Yeah, he probably is. At that moment,
Mhm.
he looks away, and then he looks over at your car, actually.
Ooh.
He says, man, we could probably give you a tune-up, too, if you need...
Oh, that thing's got like 250,000 miles on it, man. I'm just gonna ride it till it dies. I'll get a new one. But hey, you should go talk to your girl, like your boss says. And maybe, ma'am, and I'll look to Efren. You say you got some stuff around. Maybe you could show me around.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll show you all around.
Love it. And so who do you have? No, he just goes off talking with Efren, to let Rogue go do his business with Dovi.
Yeah, when Rogue looked over at Dovi, he saw Doc and her shaking hands. As Doc walked up and uh, introduced himself to Dovi.
Hello?
So, you're Denver Dovi, correct?
Guilty as charged, and you might be not a nomad. She kind of leans towards you.
No,
You're
I'm
not
just
dusty
visiting.
enough.
I'm just no, I'm just visiting your camp. Nice camp.
It's
Um,
not my camp. I
I'm
don't live here.
actually
I'm just close to some of these assholes, like that guy over there. And me and Frag go way back. And when I used to roll with Efren too, before the cyber. But I mean, she's not cyber psycho yet, so we cool.
yeah. Well, I'm really out here because I didn't know the guy. I didn't know who he was. I worked with him one time, but I understand you knew a gentleman by the name of Buzz Kojaks.
Yep, I know Buzz. He was one of my first officers out of the academy. I mean, everybody wanted to stay away from him, but he's a tough guy, but wasn't too bad. Type of guy that you think his skin could stop bullets, but apparently that ain't true.
Yeah, and Doc takes a sip of his beer, and he's not looking at Denver. He's kind of standing next to her, both of them staring out in the distance as he just continues talking. Well, like I said, I worked with Buzz the one time. He was a brave man. He put his life on the line for a group of kids. Group of kids he probably barely knew himself. But he put himself out there. Like I said, he was a brave man.
Yeah, he put himself on the line for more than that. I can't count the number of times he vouched for me when I was late to the office or forgot to turn in a report on time. I don't know if he had any kids or I don't think he had a wife. I know he didn't have a wife, but he was just the type of guy that you thought that mustache would go on forever.
And Doc laughs at that, chuckles a little bit, and raises his beer up in acknowledgement and laughs while he's nodding his head. Yeah, that mustache, it was something else, definitely. And then he slings the bag off his shoulder and unzips it. And he reaches into his bag and he pulls out a heavy pistol that he had in there. He drops the bag next to his feet, and little cloud of dust comes wafting up around their ankles as he does that. And he holds the heavy pistol out, and he holds it towards Denver. This was his pistol. This is what he used that night. I don't know who else to give it to. It's not something I should be keeping. It was his weapon. And you being a friend and an officer, well, I guess it makes the most sense that you take his weapon.
Her eyes go wide a little bit, and the kind of the drunkenness kind of leaves her face a little bit, and like, are you fucking kidding me? His service pistol? I mean, thanks.
And yeah, Doc just kind of hangs his head down a little bit and just slowly offers it out, extends his hand and offers the pistol out to her.
She kind of like sights it and stuff. Clean as a whistle. but still vanilla. Kept telling that he needed 3 or 4 mods on this bad boy, but Coach Jackson's by the book. He said it was old school.
And Doc raises his beer up to her in a a sense of cheers. He says, "Well, here's to old school then."
Yeah, she holds up the bottle and they clink together. And that clink kind of mingles with the people playing the guitar and everything else. What else you got in the bag there?
Doc laughs as he's zipping up the bag. Nothing, toothbrush, things like that.
Sure.
And he slings it over his shoulder.
You're not in the NCPD department downtown. Nobody's going to ask questions.
Yeah, well, in Pacifica where I come, that's not the NCPD either. Nobody asks there either. I just prefer to, keep these things to myself.
Of course. And we pan back over towards Rogue. What's he doing?
He's been hanging out, like listening in to their conversation and stuff, pretending he's doing something. But he ends up walking over when he sees Doc's intentions seem to be honorable, so he goes over and kind of stands near them, and he says, "Y'all want another beer?"
And Doc tips back the beer he has and finishes what's left in the, bottom third and looks over at Hunter. "Yeah, I think I'd like another one, friend. Thank you."
"It's all right, Jim." And then he's like, "You were needing a place to stay tonight, right? Did I hear that right?"
Well, it's a long ride out here. It's a long ride back. I mean, if I could put my head down somewhere and ride back in the morning, that'd be great.
"Yeah, I'll look into getting a place for you to lay your head." And then he looks over at Dendry. "Another beer for you?" And kind of
Hunter, are you trying to get me drunk
and-
so I'll make poor decisions? I make poor decisions without being drunk, Hunter. But no, I would not want another beer. I think I'm quite done.
It's like, "Oh, okay. Well,
But
all right, then."
your friend needs a place to sleep. He can have my bed.
Well, then where would you sleep?
I don't want to get too gay on this show. But she gives you the look.
Don't fade.
Throw it out
Don't
there.
fade.
She gives you the look. We
If it's between bros,
We
it's
all
fine,
know the
Bo.
look. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas?
He runs in here. He runs in here, grabs the beer, runs back to Doc, just kind of tosses it to him. And he's like, "We'll be right back."
Okay.
Yeah. Doc, catches it as the beer's kind of tossed to him. He does like a underhanded catch, and nods. "Yeah, okay, I'll see you soon." He pops the beer open and walks back towards Efren and Kris.
Okay, now we're gonna have a sex scene. Just kidding.
Explain it
Perfect.
in detail.
Exactly.
No details.
Explain it down to the penetration. I want to
No
know.
details. No details.
Oh wait. Oh shit. All right.
But,
Fine.
but seriously, let's play this in. Let me see here. Activate scene. So, seriously though, Frag has kind of gone back inside. It's huge, isn't it? Small. There you go. So Frag has gone inside and he's tapping away on the computer and stuff. And suddenly Feanor like messaged him on ELO. Like, hey man, Frag, sorry I haven't been around. And he's like, what do you mean, fool? And he's got like his purple armor NPC out or whatever he looked like. Here's what he looked like, if you guys remember. This was his name. This is his. So they're talking on, they're talking on your mom's snatch and Feanor. So they're talking on ELO, and Feanor is like, "Hey man, are they out there? Are they out there?" And he's like, "Yeah, your boys are out there. Where you at?" He's like, "Just show them this. Just show them this." And there's a video of Galadriel, and it's this video, and it comes out, and she just looks awful. She is stained with like dirt, and she looks like she's been crying, and she's crying. And I don't know where they're holding me. I've been out of it for the past 24 hours. I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm in Canada anymore, Feanor. Please try to help me. I've disabled any firewalls getting this message out, but hopefully with your skills, you can track down where I am. Hold on, they're coming. Help, Feanor. Feanor, they say they're going to cut off my ears and send them to you. Help! And it cuts off. And Frag's like, shit, man. Okay, dude. What do you want me to do? You want me to show this to your boys? And just a bunch of exclamation points. Yes. It says, okay. And this is kind of going on at the same time as the stuff outside. And I'll let you guys pick up the role play from outside and stuff.
We're completely unaware of that whole
Not yet. Yep. Yeah.
situation. Yeah, okay. So Doc is just, sipping his beer and probably glancing over at whatever little bonfire is going, where he hears that crackling come from, listening to the guitar, sipping, just watching the shadows, not really saying a whole lot of anything.
And yeah, you can see Efren kind of leading Kris Reddington around, like literally introducing him to folks, to like the gunsmith and like the guy that repairs armor. You said you need armor repaired, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say that.
Okay. Yeah, he'll give you. He says, "Yeah, man, just help me out next time." And it's this dude, and his name is. Kendrick Moonbeam. His parents were hippies.
Perfect.
And then Efren kind of leads you this. And next, my brother from another mother, Mr. Jimson St. Clair, fixer extraordinaire. And Jimson says to Kris, "Hey, what's up, brother? Jimson St. Clair at your service. You need something found, you need something bought, you need something fixed. I'm your man, you need to see no other, at least in this camp."
Perfect, brother. Good to meet you.
Yeah, and Doc, when he was, walking up behind them, he heard Jimson introduce himself. Can I roll to see if I recognize him as a fixer?
Yeah, just do streetwise nomad fixer difficult, so 15.
Streetwise. I always forget what that is. I found it.
Call. You know all about Jimson St. Clair. And besides what I just said, you can make up his backstory. And I'll write it
Yeah,
down.
so
The Ballad of Jensen St. Clair.
y- yeah, so Doc, he was, following behind, and it's kind of dark. But when he heard the name, Jimson Sinclair, he got a smile on his face and stepped out from behind Miss Ephraim Southey there, and he says, "Sinclair," and he walks up to him and puts his hand out, and the whole predator arm shake, handshake.
My man, Doc Castille? From Pacifica?
Sinclair, when did you end up in this group out here, man?
I've been out here a couple years. You know, the people out here, they're good. Good souls, good hearts. And their hands, they ain't bad either. You see what Hunter putting together across the way? Ha ha. Heavy chassis, bulletproof glass. I think he got a 50 cal mounted in that motherfucker now too.
Yeah, well, you were always wanting to get out of Pacifica. You said you were going to get out on the road someday. Looks like you did. I'm happy for you, Sinclair.
Yeah, man. Found myself the right woman and settled down. You should try it sometime. Or you still play in the field, if you know what I mean.
I'm just working, Sinclair, just working. I'm still in Pacifica, taking the jobs, doing my time there. It's a quiet life. It gets busy, it gets crazy sometimes, but I'm making the eddies. That's what counts.
And then just about then, you hear like a screen door open beside him, and this lady steps out. Her name's Alicia. It's his wife. And you hear like little kids in the background even. He goes, "Jimson, stew's ready." He's like, "Who you here with, Doc? We got to catch up." "Hey, I think we got enough for a few more."
And Doc takes a drink of his beer and he nods his head over towards Kris. I'm here with that big piece of meat right over there. And he nods over towards Kris. And I did a job with your boy Hunter over there in the garage. Oh, he's not in the garage. He's off doing something else. But he was working in the garage. Came out here, part of a job, part to see these guys. But this is a happy coincidence to see you here. Who's this right here? And he looks over at the person who
This
came
is my
out.
better half, Alicia St. Clair.
And Doc gives like a little, like a modest little bow of the head to her. Mrs. Sinclair, well, that's a nice surprise now, isn't it?
Absolutely is. We still surprise each other every day, and they give each other a kiss. I know this boy.
Well,
It's like, yeah. You might have heard him from the stories. I don't always use the right name, but Doc and I, we've had some run-ins with the law. We've had some narrow escapes, and we've had some good times together, ain't we, Castille?
we sure did. Remind me someday, Miss Sinclair. I'll tell you about some of the fun we had growing up in Pacifica.
Can't wait to tell. Just glad that Jimson got away from the Voodoo Boys. I know they run that place, but get in too deep, it takes its toll.
Well, it was one of the best moves he could have made. The Voodoo Boys, wow, they are a bunch of knuckleheads. They are a good group of guys, but Mr. Sinclair is better off out here with you, Miss Sinclair.
I think he is. Well, if you decide to join us, we got some extra spots at the table for you.
I appreciate it. It's good seeing you, Jim.
You too, Doc. Then you'll go into the little container where you smell like a gumbo, like what they would have probably in Pacifica, like a spiced sausage with shrimp and stuff. Ooh, make me hungry.
And Doc walks back up to these two over here. He looks over at Ephraim. You've got a good man in that Jim Sinclair over there. Honest man. Strong man. You're lucky to have him out here with you.
He's been around the last 5 years, ever since him and Alicia rolled up. Had a couple kids. He sticks around, doesn't cause too much trouble. Brings in some biz, too. He's a hard negotiator, Jimson. He may look rough and tumble from the outside, but he's got an edge.
And Doc just laughs at that. Yeah, I'm aware of that edge. I'm aware of that edge.
Kris is there, and Kris is the one that sees Frag run out, kind of like flustered at first. He's like, "Hey, man, where's Hunter at? Where's Hunter at? You're his boys, right? You're his crew? Those Edgerunners he's been hanging with?"
Yeah. I think he ran off with the
Go
cop
find them.
girl.
I got something. I got something big. Something only for
Yeah, I'll go
his
get
eyes.
him. I'll go grab him.
So they're in the back of the, or to the back of the shed somewhere, back in his garage. Let me go back here, activate scene. Let's get these people off of there. Denver. Maybe they just finished up the deed. Perhaps. There's Denver and
Thank God.
Hunter. And there's Kris. Aaron, I don't know.
I don't knock nothing. I just where I think they are is
If
over.
this van's
Hey brother,
rocking,
I know you're
don't
probably
knock.
busy in here. Yes. I just kind of opened the door a bit and it's like, hey brother, I know you're probably busy in here, but your friend's looking for you.
Hey, all right. Just his white ass. He luckily they're just laying there and smoking a cigarette. And he gets up. He's like, oh shit. I'll be right back, Dovi.
Don't be long.
Looks over. He looks over at her and smiles and then gets up. He's walks out without his shirt on, cigarette in the mouth, and he's like, "What's going on? Who needs help?"
Oh no, your friend Frag was freaking. He said come get you.
Frag.
Yeah, dude.
What's going on?
Check this out. And he shows the video of Galadriel, saying all this stuff, same as before. She looks freaked out.
Oh shit. He does look really worried then. I don't know, does it look real? Is there any he'll rewind it back, and investigate it maybe, check it over, probably with Kris there as well, and I don't know if Doc's there as well, but they'll look it over, maybe try to investigate it and see if it's fake or if they think it's fake.
Let me see here. Let me see.
Yeah, Doc would have followed them in, seeing how excited Kris got. But I can't move my token on.
I'll pop him on there. There he is.
Let's see, it works.
So I'm gonna set your DC here. Well, Tet's not here, so you guys can keep secrets. So it is going to be. Is she even? Is she? She's not. She's not trained. Okay. Oh. So human perception, your DC is 8. Hunter.
Okay. Human perception. C8. I'll throw 1 point of luck in. Shit. Yeah, 2 points of luck.
Ooh,
There it is.
man, you roll bad too. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
something not quite right about this video. Not quite right.
Yeah, Doc is he's kind of like peeking over the shoulder and watching as well.
You know what?
Am I able to determine with my voice
Yes.
stress analyzer?
Yes. You even get bonus,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
You get
good.
+2 if you have that.
Yep. Yep,
Oh, she's
it's
full of
already
shit.
added in.
She's full of shit. It's fake. It's fake makeup. It's fake make. It's makeup on her. It's not real
So
blood.
so
She's
Doc
actually.
is, looking over the shoulder as Chris and Frag are showing Hunter what's going on, and he's running his voice stress analyzer in the background as she's talking and crying about, hurry, help me kind of thing. And as he's doing that, his alarm bells are going off. His voice stress analyzer is just pinging, 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 like a lie detector test, and she failed. He looks up at both of them, to Chris and Hunter. Hey, boys, I don't know who this little fairy girl is, but she is not telling the truth. I can tell you that honestly right now. This is not real. This is a scam of some kind. I can tell you with everything in me. I know she is not telling the truth about any of this.
I don't know what you're talking about. Frag says.
Did
Feanor says he's hard at work tracking down where this video came from. He's going to have a location, and he wants you to ride.
Well, he may want us to ride, but we need to ride in with eyes wide open. This is this isn't this isn't legitimate. It's not sincere. Her voice, it's cracking in all the wrong places. Her facial expressions, they're just off. Something is wrong here, and she's not telling the truth.
that?
So it's like a setup then, or what? Like, what are they trying to
I
get from him? Trying to kidnap him, get money?
I can't tell you that. That much I don't know. What I do know is that this young lady right here, she is lying about everything she's saying.
You know what?
I don't know if it's worth walking into if we're that curious, and pretending like we're there to save her, just to figure out what's going on, or we just leave her alone.
Man, I was half joking before when I said that to you before, Frag, about, her playing games with him, right? Like this is all set up. And then now looking at the video, I think Doc's right, man. Something's off about this. Like he's never even met her before, right? Is she even real? Is this a? And he kind of like tries to look at the image and stuff of
It looks
her.
real to you, Doc. It's like a real person. Yeah.
It's like an online girlfriend situation. Is that what this guy's, is that what Feanor's into here?
Yeah, man. He's never met her. He was gonna meet her like this week, and then this happened.
Oh, a lot of those are scams, man. That's not good. I mean, I think that if they're trying to get him to walk into a trap, they already sent people after him to try to gun him down and get his shit, right? So I think we just go in there heavy. To me, I
That's
mean,
that's
that's my thought anyway.
that's exactly what I'm thinking, Chris. I mean, he already had someone sent out for his what did they say? His gold or something like that. And now she's popping up saying, help me," but her words are full of lies.
Yeah, and I, I went to that guy, one of the guy who I took that didn't die when we shot him. We got into the shootout. Remember?
Oh yeah.
I got his information. He got blackmailed into doing that shit. So
He could
whoever
have
it
a part in
is,
this.
yeah, whoever the guy is that's doing this is like a couple different angles been working to try to get Feanor involved. And this is maybe just like one more. Maybe she's playing a part too. I don't know.
Oh man, Feanor's
Is
gonna be
is his
all in.
girlfriend playing him?
Yeah, like, yeah, she's had him on the hook for a while now, and he's so hyped to meet her, man. You know, he's a kid. He's never been with a woman. I don't think. I don't even think he's kissed a girl. So he's all in. Even if we try to tell him the truth about this, I don't even think he's gonna believe it, man.
We gotta show him then, right? I mean, if we think it's fake, we show him the truth. He can't deny it. You know, seeing's believing and all that.
And we can show him this video, but I don't know that he'll take my word that she's lying. He doesn't know me well enough to believe me, and he might be too infatuated and enthralled with her to even want to believe me. He's going to want to believe what he wants to believe. The only way to prove it to him might be to go with him to, quote unquote, he does air quotes, rescue her, and then reveal the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. And then with the people who had been scamming him and threatening his life, we could smoke those motherfuckers.
Well, it's the least I can do for you guys. I do owe him that much. He was critical in getting us out of that butcher shop. I can help him with this.
Oh yeah, man. Kid's a wizard. We need him for sure. This is just gonna break him down, though.
Well, how about we not tell him yet then? We'll let him think that he's going in to rescue her, but the three of us will go in with eyes wide open, fully aware of what we're walking into, and keep him out of harm's way.
A message comes back
Yeah.
on the ELO console. That's to Frag probably. It says, "Keeping my head down, hard at work. Still haven't been able to trace the source of this video." Oh, he's going.
And is Frag sharing that with us?
He's doing it. I interrupted his date. He's rolling on Discord. We'll use this one. We'll use his. But see him? See him doing it? Look at
Oh yeah.
Discord, dude. I did it. I don't know how. I don't know how. I'm in
Oh
bed.
no. And I'm in bed. Oh shit.
I rolled 15. You figured a 17. Tell me you're 17.
Gee. Oh no.
It's
Oh, it's not hooked up to.
Oh shit. What a disaster.
it's fine. It's just a delay because we're not going to start any combat or anything this late. So yeah, he says he's still
Oh
working.
fuck.
He's still working on it. He doesn't have a location yet.
I've done it.
4? Same. It's the same. So yeah, he just says that, and he thinks he's still talking to Frag, I guess, probably. What do you want me to tell him, man? You want me to lie to the guy?
You don't have to lie to him. Tell him we'll help him. Tell him we'll make sure that we get her back for him. That's all he needs to know for right now.
Can't even track down this girl. She said she disabled all the fireworks and everything. It doesn't make sense. If you were right, she would want to be found, right?
Well, I'm sure she wants to be found, but she's gonna play like she can't be found, make it seem more realistic that she's been kidnapped.
Double cross? Ah, that's fucking devious. Fucking elves. Anyhow, what now?
Yeah, so Doc's just shaking his head and drinking his beer. He's just in bewilderment about this whole Galadriel thing.
Oh, we could end here and just have the last scene kind of fade out as Feanor is like hunched over his cyber deck trying to get information of where she's being quote unquote held.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. I'm down with it.
Or
Because I think the next thing is going to be us going for that. Yeah. Hunter just... He does turn to Doc and says, "Hey, I think you could get me a gun."
A gun? Yeah, I think I can get you a gun, friend.
Good.
And Doc smiles at him and kind of just grins, happy to be in his element. He takes a sip of his beer and listens to the music coming in from outside, just nodding his head. Yeah, I can get you a gun.
end sesh.